Assembly of your new AT Gold is very simple. First, select the upper and lower stem assembly. Holding it in front of you, select the lower cam lock, the one closest to the stem assembly. Twist the lower cam lock clockwise to loosen it. Then, loosen the upper cam lock by twisting it counterclockwise. Depress the spring clips to extend the shaft. Next, press the two mounting washers firmly into place in the openings at the base of the lower stem. Slide the search coil onto the stem and insert the threaded bolt through the holes on the lower stem and search coil. Hand tighten the search coil assembly with the wing nut. Loosen and remove the upper camlock collar. Slide it over the S-stem spring clips. Next, depress the spring clip in the S-stem and insert the control housing's S-stem through the upper camlock into the upper stem. It is important to engage the spring clip into the first stem opening in order to maintain battery compartment access. Hand tighten the camlock collar, being careful not to over-tighten. Depress the spring clip in the lower stem and adjust to the most comfortable operating length. Then, hand tighten the lower stem camlock collar. Wrap the cable snugly around the stem with the first turn of the cable going over the stem. Insert the search coil connector into the 4-pin connector on the left side of the control housing. Notice the pin orientation of the connector before attempting to insert it. It's important to fully insert the connector to ensure proper connecting and sealing. Then thread the collar into place until it is hand tight. If the O-ring is properly seated, the connector's collar can be easily tightened. If this collar is difficult to turn, the O-ring has not seated properly. The AT Gold's headphones connect on the right side of the control housing. Notice that this is a 2-pin connector which also must be aligned properly. Again, push the connector fully into place before tightening the collar. Secure the headphone cable under the arm cuff by pressing it into the headphone cable clip. To power on the AT Gold, press the power button in the bottom left corner. To turn off the detector, press and hold this button for 1 second until the detector makes a second beep. When you have changed detector settings and wish to restore the AT Gold to its factory settings, press and hold the power button for 5 seconds, waiting until the detector produces a fast double beep. All metal items encountered by the AT Gold are referred to as targets. Garrett's exclusive Target ID technology provides 2 indicator scales to help identify targets. The lower scale is the AT Gold's discrimination pattern setting. These dark segments on the lower scale indicate what targets your detector will sound on. And, when it sounds, a single segment will appear on this upper scale to show what you have found. The Target ID legend just above will then help you to identify the target. Ferrous, or iron, targets will indicate on the left side. Non-ferrous targets that are thin or that have low conduct